Hey, what is up, YouTube? Zen Rahman, and today's video is about 8 protein sources that are great protein sources for putting on weight, for putting on quality mass. And I've done videos previously about protein sources for cutting diet or veg protein sources, and I feel like I keep talking about what you need to do to lose weight and to get lean. But I do realize that not everyone has a goal to be lean, and some people want to gain weight, they want to put on quality size, they want to bulk up, put on some mass. So this video is for you guys, and some protein sources that you can incorporate into your diet so that you can progress well with your goals towards bulking up. And if any of you others feel like you can incorporate these protein sources into your diet, then you can go ahead and do so while being in your determined calorie intake. And so these protein sources give you some fat intake along with the protein. Alright, so they give you some extra calories and some good unsaturated fats. Alright, so if you want to bulk up and you don't want to push in big volumes of food, then you can incorporate these into your diet, and they will give you the extra calories that you might need to be in a surplus to put on mass. Alright, so the number one protein source I have for bulking up is whole eggs. Okay, you know I'm a fan of whole eggs. I've done a whole video about them, and they are a great source of protein and quality fats, and they have things like choline and maybe around 20 vitamins and minerals. And also having your eggs in a different way every day would help you prevent food insensitivity, and also whole eggs prevent fatty liver disease. Okay, so I think they're a superfood, and they're a great source of protein and fats. So that is the first protein source that I have. Okay, the number two protein source I have is chicken legs or chicken thighs, or poultry legs or thighs in general. Now, if you're on a cut, then you want to go big on the chicken breasts, which I also do, because they have a very little amount of fat on them and are pretty high in protein, 30 grams of protein per 100 grams. And chicken legs or chicken thighs have more fat content, alright, and they're a good source of protein, but they would also give you some fat, which would add to the calories that you need for bulking up. And some people prefer the taste of chicken legs and chicken thighs and the texture. Personally, I like the chicken breast more, but they are a protein source that you can incorporate into your bulking diet and get some extra calories along with your protein. Alright, the number three protein source I have for gaining weight is red meat. Alright, now 100 grams of red meat generally would have around 25 grams of protein and 15 grams of fat, and it's high in micronutrients and has creatine, so it's a good food source. Alright, you get a lot of nutrients per calorie, so that is what I like. And another way for you to get some fat in along with your protein. And so yeah, number three is red meat. Number four that I have on my list of protein sources for bulking up is nuts and seeds. Alright, now once more, a great protein source along with a fat source. Alright, most nuts would be having a good micronutrient profile and omega-3s, and about 100 grams of nuts would give you around 30 to 40 grams of fats and 20 to 30 grams of protein. So they are something that you can add to your bulking diet and get some extra calories and micronutrients and 5% omega-3s in. Okay, so another great source of protein. Number five that I have on my list is peanut butter, or any nut butter in general. But why I like peanut butter is, again, because it has a good micronutrient profile, lots of vitamins and minerals. More of a fat source than a protein source. Okay, but you do get it 8 grams of protein for maybe 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, and around 15-16 grams of fats. And if you're looking to add weight, if you're looking to bulk up, then you can easily get in 400 calories in a day having 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Okay, so That's pretty simple, all right. So you don't have to eat crazy volumes of food to gain weight. Okay, if you do it in a smart way, if you eat the right foods in the right quantities, then you can make it easy, all right. So that is the fifth protein source I have on my list. More of a fat source, peanut butter or nut butters. Number six that I have on my list is cottage cheese or paneer, right? Per 100 grams of cottage cheese, you would get in around 26, 27 grams of fat and about 20 grams of protein. Okay, so that is something that you can get in on your diets. And I'm not talking about veg proteins like beans and lentils and the sort, because even though they are a protein source, but they are more of a carb source. Okay, so you don't get a good amount of protein for a certain volume of it. Okay, for 100 grams, you would get an average of maybe 10 grams of protein with these protein sources. But again, you should incorporate some of these into your diet, so that you balance things out in a good way. And pushing a lot of meat is more often than not stressful for your digestive system. Okay, so they give you some quality fiber along with protein and carbs, okay, and some micronutrients. So you can add veg proteins to your diet like beans and lentils if you want, but I'm not really considering it as a protein source. I'm talking about food groups that are high in protein, all right. And number seven that I have here is salmon, or you can have any other fatty fish that you like, but salmon, high in omega 3s, okay, high in vitamin B6, and also a good source of potassium. So along with the 20 grams of protein per 100 grams of salmon, you get in about 13 to 15 grams of omega 3 fatty acids, which is great for your body and your health, and also some vitamin B6 and potassium. Okay, so that is great. Salmon generally is an expensive fish, but if that's not a problem for you, okay, if you can afford it and if it's easily available, then it is a great protein source to have on your diet. And the last one, number 8 that I have is a supplement. Okay, and I'm not encouraging you to take supplements, all right. If you want to take supplements, consult with your doctor and do whatever your doctor says, all right. But I'm just telling you the truth, and the decisions you make are your responsibility. Okay, so the supplement I'm talking about is mass gainers. You know, mass gainers are generally a blend of a protein powder and a carb powder like clusterdextrin or dextrose or any other fast digesting glucose, okay, which doesn't really need digestion. They just hit your system and go into your bloodstream, all right. So they are pretty fast digesting, and you get in a good amount of macronutrients from these mass gainers, okay. So I mean, one serving of them would be 1,000 to 1,500 calories. So if your goal is to bulk up to gain weight, then you want to be in a calorie surplus, and some people might have a hard time getting in the amount of food you need to get in the calories that you want to be having. So you can incorporate a supplement, a mass gainer, in your diet, and it would be an easy way for you to get in 1,000 to 1,500 calories in a day with one serving, all right. So those are the 8 protein sources that I have for putting on quality size, quality mass, for gaining weight. And let me know what you thought about those. Let me know which of these you like, and maybe you can incorporate in your diet. And yeah, let me know what you think. Leave your comments, like the video, share it, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.